All right, we're halfway through. You sticking with me? I hope so. All right, so I want to talk about this cool thing that I've started out here in Los Angeles that I'm really excited about. We had our first gathering last week, and so I've started out here in LA a dad's breakfast, and you may have seen me post about this on the Instagram, or if you follow my personal page, you saw this as well. But I started a dad's breakfast out here in Los Angeles, and for a while I have I've been wanting to have a space where I can connect with other work from home dads. I have this unique opportunity to uh, be at home a lot with Reese, and then I work in between his naps, and I work at night, and then I work on the weekends, and I have this totally non-traditional schedule, thanks to a lot of sacrifice and dedication from my wife, and just conversations and planning and all these things. So um, it's really cool though that we're able to do this, and I really feel fortunate to have this opportunity. And I have been meeting randomly, just as I'm like out in the neighborhood with Reese. I'll meet other dads who work from home or predominantly work from home, or they just raise their kids, like their wives have great jobs, or maybe they were like actors and they made a bunch of money a while back, and they're just kind of like living off residuals and things like that. So in LA you just never really know how people live. Like, it's so weird. Like, I'm so thankful that it's not polite to ask people how they live, because this is crazy how some people are like, how do you afford your life? But anyway, um I think I've been meeting these dads. They're out there, and I was just like, you know what? It would be really cool to just get these dads together once a month, and just hang out. And one of the things that I absolutely love is breakfast food. I'm down for breakfast food. Like, I'm one of those people. I'll eat breakfast food really any time of day. I'll eat breakfast food even if I've had breakfast already. So if I've had like eggs and oatmeal or whatever, and we're like, oh, let's go out for brunch, and we go to a place that has like really good breakfast, I'll probably get like eggs and toast and hash browns, or I'll get like the things that I didn't get, like turkey bacon, or things that I can't like cook for myself. Like, I'll totally get that. Like, yeah, I would eat breakfast a lot, like probably 2 out of the 3 meals a day. I don't think I would do like a 3 for 3. Maybe like one day I would do a 3 for 3, but like, I love breakfast food. That's the point I'm trying to say. So I thought, well, you know what? These dads, they're out there. They have weird schedules like I do. They're probably home during the week like I am. What if we just did like a breakfast? And so I did the weird thing that guys normally don't do, and I followed followed through, and I just put out the call to a couple of my guy friends. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to this spot for breakfast. Would love to see you there." And a couple of my friends actually showed up, which was really awesome. It was really, really awesome to have a few other dads be like, you know what, this is really cool. And so we just had this really awesome time of having delicious breakfast, and just like hanging out and being dads, and talking about what it was like to, have kids. And like, it's just really cool, because when your life changes so significantly, like becoming a father um, does to your life, like, it's really shocking. There's some things that are really shocking, and I think I take them for granted, because I'm like, yeah, of course. Like even just like talking about like being up and changing your sleep schedule. It's like, yeah, of course, like I change my sleep schedule. Like, it's no big deal. But I take it for granted, because I talk to my friends who are younger. It's like, say I talk to guys my guy friends are like in their mid 20s. I tell them about this, and they're like, dude, like, what? That's insane. Like, you're insane, bro. Like, I'm never having kids, But it's just funny, because I'm gonna talk to those same guys in like 2 or 3 years, and they're gonna be like, hey man, so is there anything I can do to like get ready for like sleep techniques? Because I feel like I really want to have kids. So it's I know it's just temporary that most guys feel that way about being crazy with the schedule, but yeah, like it's a real thing. So just having a space to get together and just talk about stuff is really awesome. So some of the things that we talked about like different phases. How kids are going through different phases. So at the dad's breakfast, there was a guy who had he's got a daughter 3 months old, and then I've my son Reese is a year and a half, And then our other friend there, he has a son who's 2 years old, just over two actually. So we're on the spectrum. Two of us have boys, one of us has a girl. So we've got different genders, and so all these sort of things. Me and the other guy who has a boy, we just have one kid. So we all only have one kid. Um, but this, so the other one who has the older 2 year old, he hasn't had much experience with girls, so it's like a whole new world for him listening to my friend talk about the different things that he's doing, which is just crazy. And so I identify with that because I have nieces, and so I remember taking care of them, and I've changed diapers, and so like I know about the differences in changing diapers, and all of those little nuances and differences between taking care of baby boys and baby girls. So I could kind of like mediate the conversation flow between the two. So it was really fun though, because I was just sitting there. I just kind of in the moment kind of got lost in the fact that I was just having this really beautiful conversation with two other guys, two other dads, and we thought it was cool. It wasn't one of those things, like it wasn't forced, and it wasn't like we didn't want to like keep it underground and like whatever